So, you've been watching the Pi Network price tumble for weeks. First $3, now barely hanging around 63 cents. Sounds painful, right? But hold on, something big is brewing, and not just another KYC delay or migration bug. We're talking about a potentially massive breakout that could flip this whole story upside down. There's a special day coming up, May 14th, and the buzz is getting louder by the second. From exchange listing rumors to mysterious partnerships and one major announcement scheduled during the consensus event in Toronto, Pi might be on the verge of something huge. Could this be the spark we've all been waiting for? Could Pi coin finally break past that $1 resistance wall and begin its real journey to the moon? In this video, we're diving deep into 3 explosive catalysts that could set off the next big Pi Network price surge. From behind-the-scenes movements to what technical analysts are secretly whispering about, you're going to want to hear every word of this. But first, let me throw a question at you. Do you believe that a major exchange listing, like Binance or HTX, would immediately push Pi above $1? Or do you think we still have more hurdles to cross? Drop your answer in the comments, and don't forget to check out my last video on KYC updates and open mainnet progress. It's all linked in the description below. Also, I want you to do 2 things right now. Drop Pi Network to the moon and your country name in the comments section to show how strong this global community really is. And if you appreciate all the daily updates we're bringing you about Pi Network, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and share this video with every pioneer you know. That's how you support this channel and keep the Pi fire burning. And quick reminder, this video is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Nothing here is financial advice, so do your own research and stay safe. Now let's get started. You know what's funny? Just a few months ago, people were shouting from rooftops about Pi hitting $3, and suddenly everything flipped. The moment open mainnet rolled out and the ecosystem officially shifted, Pi coin took a nosedive. From a whopping $15 billion market cap down to just $4 billion. From $3 down to 63 cents. Yeah, it stings. But before you sell off in panic or go ghost on your Pi wallet, hear this. There's a storm quietly building beneath the surface, and it all kicks off on May 14th. That's when the Pi core team is scheduled to drop a major ecosystem announcement live at the Consensus Summit in Toronto. And let's be real, events like these aren't for boring updates. We're expecting fireworks. No one knows the full script, but the rumors are wild. Some insiders are whispering that it could be the launch of an ecosystem fund, something that would supercharge development by backing apps and projects inside the Pi economy. Others are speculating about a blockbuster partnership, possibly with major names in crypto or traditional finance. But here's where it gets spicy. HTX, yes, the same platform where Justin Sun has a strong voice, has been teasing cryptic Pi-related tweets for weeks. And guess what? This connection to HTX opens the door to the second big spark, exchange listings. For months, big platforms have been hesitant about Pi. Why? Tokenomics concerns, centralization debates, weak liquidity. Bybit even threw shade, claiming Pi was a scam. Harsh, right? But times are changing. Pi has been doing the quiet work. Whispers of KYB, know your business. Checks on exchanges are getting louder. The idea is clear. Pi Network might be quietly prepping for a listing, but only on its own terms. Not just anyone can list Pi now. They need to meet Pi Network's internal standards too. This slow burn could lead to a huge flame. Just picture what happens if a Tier 1 exchange finally lists Pi. Suddenly, liquidity floods in. Public attention spikes. That 63 cents resistance? Gone. And the moment that announcement hits the screen at Consensus Toronto, you can't expect the charts to go wild. In fact, even without confirmation, Pi coin already jumped over 10% last Thursday morning just from the hype. No news yet, just buzz. That's how powerful this moment is. Let's talk chart patterns. Technical analysts are having a field day with this one. Pi's been consolidating for weeks now. Sideways movement, low volume, almost boring, unless you understand Wyckoff theory. According to Wyckoff, what we're seeing right now is a textbook accumulation phase. The calm before the storm. All it takes is one catalyst, one trigger, and boom, FOMO kicks in. That's when the markup phase begins, and prices shoot up parabolically. Now let's zoom in on those Bollinger Bands. If you're not familiar, Bollinger Bands are these dynamic indicators that show volatility in an asset. When they get tight, like really narrow, it's a warning shot. It means a volatility squeeze is coming, either up or down. And given the buzz, the ecosystem moves, and community momentum, all signals are screaming up. Oh, and here's something else most people missed. Pi's current chart has formed a falling wedge pattern. That's a technical pattern that often signals a reversal, and it's considered a strong, bullish indicator. The two lines of the wedge are converging, and right now, the price is pushing right against that breakout zone. If we break out, which the current data suggests we might, then $1 isn't a dream, it's the next stop. You see, it's not just about hope or hype anymore. The pieces are falling into place. The ecosystem announcement could ignite development. The recent HTX teasers are more than just cryptic hints. They signal a strategic move that could position Pi Network for a major breakthrough. With technical charts aligning like a perfect domino setup, momentum is quietly building beneath the surface. What's even more impressive is the unwavering strength of the Pi community. Even through market dips and delays, pioneers didn't walk away. They doubled down, believing in the long game. Now, the question isn't whether Pi will move, but when, and whether you'll be ahead of the breakout or chasing the rush. At this point, it's no longer just about price speculation. It's about Pi evolving into a legitimate force in the crypto world, with growing utility, real-world traction, and the kind of grassroots backing that most projects only dream of. A crypto that isn't just mining hype or mainnet dreams, but building an actual ecosystem, a movement, a global network of millions of users who are ready to transact, build, and trade. The haters can call it centralized, critics can scream about tokenomics, but we all know that narrative is everything in crypto, and the Pi Network narrative is heating up. May 14th is a date you should circle, underline, and maybe even tattoo on your brain, because what happens at Consensus Toronto might just set off the rocket we've all been waiting for. So here's the bottom line. While Pi Coin might be down now, it's definitely not out. With the ecosystem announcement at the Consensus Summit on May 14th, a potential Tier 1 exchange listing on the horizon and incredibly bullish technical patterns forming, we could be looking at the beginning of a major breakout. This could be the turning point that finally sends Pi Coin into the spotlight for all the right reasons. So if you found this video valuable, smash that like button to support this channel, subscribe so you don't miss any future Pi Network news, and share this with your Pi family, because they deserve to be in the loop too. Now let me ask you this, what do you think the big announcement on May 14th will be? A partnership, a listing, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've got questions or insights, let's start a conversation. This is a community-driven movement and your voice matters. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.